Blimey, I got isekai'd into the arms of a Yandere duke!
Blimey, how could this happen to me?
Who might be a vampire? How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. I don't know how the rest of the song goes.
To think you'd get Isekai directly into my arms. The arms of a
That's
Yandere Duke.
concerning, to say the least.
Well, might as well just see what happens, I suppose. Start. No, you really just got Isekai right here.
Wakey, wakey. The first thing you see when you open your eyes is an unfamiliar ceiling. It was clean, if a little yellowed with time, unlike the aging plaster of your apartment ceiling, which would chip off from the speed of a fan. Sheets beneath me were smooth like silk, or maybe it was silk for all you know, because this definitely wasn't your bed. So that begs the question, where exactly did I get kidnapped? Am I?
Oh, you finally awoken.
Huh? With a start, you realize there was someone beside you this whole time. There was a young man, looking as proper as one could be, but in an old-fashioned kind of way. Neat black hair that curled just a little unruly, but looking perfectly in place, complete with embellished three-piece suit, brooch and all. His gaze that never left yours once caught it. Was blood red, colored like... They spelled it wrong. I got excited thinking it was Canadian spelling, but no, it has to be stupid American.
Darn.
Stupid.
Darn Americans.
His approach, and left you feeling a little unsettled by the intensity that you were not accustomed to receiving. But it wasn't intimidating, no. Rather, he looked rather excited to see you awakening, apparently. Taking him in, quite frankly, you thought he looked like some Count Dracula cosplayer, admittedly a handsome one. It fits with the fact that you seem to be in some kind of Baroque-styled bedroom setting as well, but he seems strangely familiar. Too familiar. Recognition clicked into place. Oh? Lucy? The man before you pauses, his chest stuttering as if he's breathless. You felt ridiculous, really, and why wouldn't you? You just called out the name of your favorite character, a fictional character from your favorite otome game, Laurel and I, a visual novel of romance genre set in the medieval fantasy setting.
It's you for real, for real.
Is this me?
You would say the name
But
of that
British?
Mystic Messenger guy.
Is this Jumin Han? Duke Lucy and Lucy Lockhart is one of the love interests that the heroine, Rosalind, can pursue. A bit of a tragic character, he was supposed to just be a regular noble son of a Duccio family with an elder sister, except said sister passed away due to an illness while he was still in the womb. Not a very uncommon story, except his parents were so stricken with grief they decided to treat him like their late daughter Lucille, which is where the nickname Lucy is from. This went on until he got too old to maintain the illusion, and they practically abandoned him to the care of his tutors in the House of Management. Oh.
Oh no.
Now that you think about it, it was a terrible idea to use his nickname. Even if you personally found it cute, the origin is quite sad. Oh no.
What have you done?
So it wasn't a Dracula cosplay, but one of Lucian. You couldn't be blamed for your reaction, really, because the resemblance was just that uncanny. But how come you've never seen this cosplay before then? You've made sure to follow any and all Lucian-related content. Maybe this is the first time. No, wait, you still have no idea what the hell you're doing in some place that wasn't work or home. It felt like your brain was finally catching up to you, but before you could react.
I really wasn't expecting you to use my nickname in this situation. You are the only reason I was able to like this name that I used to loathe so much.
Looks like the man finally managed to respond to you. But instead of laughing at you or calling you silly, he took it in stride, entirely as if he was really Lucian in the flesh. Did you sign up for some kind of live-action roleplay while you were drunk or something? This entire situation feels like something kind of out of a fever dream. Panic settles in when you finally find your voice, firing off questions one after the other. Who are you? Where am I? What is going on? Why am I even here in the first place? I don't remember any of this. Your breathing quickens and you start to flail a bit. The man, Lucian, quickly gets out of his seat in his hands. This is what he does.
Let's see. Hover
So
right above
this
your
is
own.
your option.
Gently trying to minimize movement. Moves gently, thumb softly rubbing circles into your palms.
He gently takes hold of your hands, pausing its movements and soothing, rubs circles into your palms. You focus on it, and on the way his hands seem to engulf his own in size. The warmth that's being shared, a pulse that quickens ever so slightly. Was this his or yours? You finally look at his face. You see the worry creasing his brows, filling his eyes as he looks between you. Just a little frantic.
I know you must be feeling entirely confused at the moment, but you must try and calm yourself. I'll try and explain the situation as best I can, so please trust me.
It wouldn't be strange for you not to trust this man. A stranger who seemed to have something to do with this even stranger situation you find yourself in. However, you can tell the concern he has for you is genuine. That look in his eyes is not something that can easily be faked. A certain vulnerability in his expression as he asks you to trust him. Why would a stranger go this far? His hands are still holding yours. I'll keep it there. He is my favorite character, after all. You exhale deeply, trying to gather up your resolve to get through the situation ASAP. You give him a nod, silently asking him to continue. Now that you've settled down, Lucian takes his seat again. He looks nervous now, tugging at his cravat as he looks upward, seemingly trying to find the right words.
I did say I would explain, but it truly is baffling, a baffling circumstance. I'm not sure where to start.
You're not sure what exactly occurred for him to react like this, but you really needed to get up to speed here. Just tell me what happened. How did I get here? Where is here exactly?
Ah, yes. You are presently in Salvia, my duchy in the kingdom of Polygonatum, in Istoria. You appeared here all of a sudden through a summoning circle, right in my gardens. I happened to be taking a stroll at the time, and you, quite literally, fell out of the sky. It was a good thing I happened to be there to catch you just then.
You could feel your face scrunch up in confusion, and Lucian turned sheepish as he explained. There was so much to unpack you could feel the onset of a migraine. Salvia, Polygontum, these are actually the names of flowers, but in the world of Historia, duchies, kingdoms, and the like were themed after flowers. Part of the setting for Rosalind's lie. Rosalind. So fictional places. Places that are not supposed to be real. Are you really keeping up with the roleplay? Are you being punked right now? No, you decided to trust him. Although you might be regretting that decision at the moment because everything he said is simply impossible. A summoning circle? Falling out of the sky? Into the world of your favorite otome game? You'd say you're dreaming, but the softness of the mattress below you, the warmth you'd felt from the man, Lucian, felt too lucid to be anything but real. You've read enough fiction to recognize the tropes. This is the classic setting of an isekai. Are you trying to tell me I've been Isekai'd?
Oh, Isekai'd. You have a word for this occurrence. Is this something that actually happens where you're from?
He gave a long sigh. You'll play along for now. Only in fiction. Lucian's expression fell as he let out an O. For some reason, you feel almost guilty for disappointing him, even though it was out of your control. Almost as if he'd read your thoughts, he perked up before resuming talking.
Although we don't know how this could have happened, it couldn't be anything less than fate that we were brought together like this. I have been wanting to meet you for a long time now.
You felt as though time stilled. He's been waiting to meet you. He knows you. Of course you know him because he's your favorite character from your favorite game, but you thought that knowledge was a one-way street. How could he know you? It's not a regular occurrence even in an isekai. You quickly looked at your hands. They seem familiar. You feel your face. It feels familiar too, but you need to make sure. You quickly look around for a mirror, and conveniently find a mirror stand right beside the table. Quickly take it and have a look.
Ooh, that's cool.
I mean,
This one?
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
it's you. I'm still you, not the heroine or anyone else. We want heroine?
No, I
You
chose
hit
they,
Lucy
them.
again. No heroine.
You're on heroin.
We're on heroin, the drug.
Oh no.
You look at Lucian again and find him already looking at you. You know me?
Of course. You are.
We get to choose our name!
Holy cow. Do we do Laurel?
What's our name gonna be? What's like Dubs plus Laurel together? Is that Doral?
Doral.
Perfect.
Boom. Is Doral correct?
Yes.
Yes. Doral, on to you.
What? What? Unless he was some kind of stalker, there's no way he's supposed to know that. This was one of those games where the heroine had a canon name that couldn't be changed. Her name was in the title, after all. There was no chance for you to ever input your own name, so how could he know that? You could feel your walls going up, higher than before, and it seemed like you could sense it too. He practically jumps out of his seat to explain himself again.
I'm not suspicious, really.
Someone who says that seems more suspicious than someone who wouldn't.
Tell my son I was a good father.
Lucian's face flushes under your scrutinizing gaze.
I know that sounded bad, but I mean it. I know it because you're the person who's been playing this game all the time.
Know you're in a game? Yet another surprise.
This is Wreck-It Ralph.
He knows he's in a game. He's self-aware? But then, is this really a game anymore? Everything feels too real. This looks entirely off script. But you're not sure which thread to follow anymore. How do you know that? You're in a game? You could feel your heat creep up your neck. This truly is an elaborate prank. You're making a fool of yourself just by asking this, but you couldn't be compelled to. This was an act. They better give this man an award because he's definitely swayed you. It's not because he looks like your favorite character. Probably.
At first, I was unaware as the rest of the world. I would simply go about doing whatever I was supposed to do. But at some point, I could feel myself repeating things I had sworn that I had done before. It seemed that no one else was aware of it, so I assumed I was overworked. But that sense of wrongness only increased as more time passed. It especially worsened whenever I was involved with Rosalind. I suppose it is only a given that she is one of the main reasons for my realization, when I sensed that the direction of this world was somehow influenced by her actions. Or rather, your decisions that you made her choose. It didn't take long for me to realize there was someone else behind it, beyond all of this. This would be around the time I heard your voice. I thought you might have been some kind of heavenly being, that there was some truth to what the church says. However, your words didn't exactly sound like divine revelations.
At this point, you are trying very hard not to combust on the spot. If what you're hearing is right, you basically broke the poor man with your countless replays of his route. It must have seemed like some endless loop to him. And judging by his shy expression right now, he's also heard you gushing about him endlessly in every route. couldn't possibly remember what nonsense you had to spew while you were alone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's you for real, if you were put in Mystic Messenger.
This is fine. This is totally fine. Not embarrassing at all. Let's just stop thinking. You bury your face in your hands as you groan. So, I basically broke you.
What? No, you didn't break me. If anything, you freed me. I only knew a tiny part of the world, and now it's as if the entire universe has opened up.
Sounds like the awakening of a mad scientist.
But none of that really matters. I don't believe that ignorance is bliss. I'm a much happier man knowing you.
Oh la la. You felt your breath leave you as you felt the weight of his words. You can tell he really means it. This is a lot to take in at once. You lie back down just for a moment, thinking. How did you get here again?
Doral, are you alright? Should I fetch the doctor?
It's okay, I'm okay. I just need a minute. Have a nap. You could feel yourself drift off as you try to remember how any of this could have happened.
Wow.
Oh.
So there we go. That's the demo. Well, that's a fun little
Yeah, it's cute.
plot. Yeah. Isekai'd into the arms of a Yandere duke. Oh, but...
He's not giving
Ooh.
Yandere yet.
Yeah, I forgot he's supposed to be Yandere, so...
We'll see.
I guess it's gonna become the... What's that guy's name? Jehoyan?
Jumin?
Is he
Jumin
Yandere?
Han. No. Oh, Yusung.
Yusan. It's gonna become a Yusan route as it goes on, maybe.
If you know, you know. Yandere Yusung. Best bad ending, clearly.
Isekai'd into the arms of a Yandere duke. So, this is where we got it. We got it for free.
Go download the game.
Download it, support. Where do you see the creator? Like, where does it say that? You have to say download now, and it says, like, who made it.
Maybe?
No. How are we supposed to credit these people?
Okay, music is from somewhere.
Pronoun system, everything else either done by me or default settings. But who are you? Oh, wait, more information. Author is Yanni.
Yanni.
Good job, Yanni. You made a fun little setup. Make more, and we'll play more.
When you make the full game.
4 days ago. Is this game finished? Still a demo or abandoned? Hope it's not abandoned.
Hope not. Maybe because we made this video, he'll be like, wait, I forgot about this game. I'll finish it.
Should I make like an itch.io account and like post like, hey, we fan-dubbed this. Here you go. I guess I should, maybe.
You can.
That way the author, in case they're like, because sometimes you get in a rut when you're making stuff, but then if other people, if you're making a game and someone plays it and likes it, I think that'd be a nice little, like, ooh, motivation boost. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll reach out, Yanni, and comment here and make an account, maybe.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Keep it up. For now, you get an applause. For now, I guess look forward to whatever we fan-dub next.
Ooh.
Farewell, audience.
Farewell.
So long, farewell.